All right, it's 5:16. Hey, nice to watch the Masters with their decent weather yesterday while we sat inside a rainstorm.
Well, they did have a bit of a rain delay.
Wasn't perfect out there. Yeah, they had a little bit to deal with, but even just.
But they got back out, so that was a nice thing. Yeah, thank goodness they didn't have the consistent, steady rain like we had.
Or the sideways rain we had at one point. I was in Howard County yesterday, and lots of big open spaces where my family lives, and I mean it was just. I had Cedric with me.
Yeah.
We are covering him over right with the blanket as we're running from the car to the house because it was intense for just a few minutes there.
It was.
And then it would dry up and then it would come back again.
Yeah, I mean it was very, very consistent, and I mentioned at the top of the newscast it was our biggest rain of the year so far, at least officially in Indianapolis. And I don't think we're quite done with rain for the weekend, although I don't think it's as heavy as what we had yesterday. So
all right. You said we had 2 days to deal with it,
That's correct, right? And today, what makes it a little bit worse is it's going to be much cooler today as well. So substantial change temperature-wise, and really kind of a preview of what is heading our way for this upcoming work week. Do want to step back, talk about rainfall totals over the last 24 hours. 1.6 inches of rainfall here in Indianapolis. That was just for yesterday, and we're going to tack on a little bit more today. We were the big winner, no doubt about that, here in the metro area. But there were many areas that were anywhere between a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, so it was a healthy rain pretty much statewide. We don't show water vapor very often here on the satellite imagery, but I think it's fascinating. Just a very well-defined upper level low. You can see the spin in the atmosphere that's camping out over northeastern Illinois. And underneath that, you're getting these showers that are sparking, and you can actually see that pinwheel motion here with the showers that are getting wrapped around this low. And so you're going to get a lot of this rain kind of coming back around, and we'll be dealing with that on and off throughout much of our Sunday. Scattered light showers right now over much of central Indiana. And this is going to be kind of the theme here as we go through the rest of your Sunday. Watch Futurecast as we take you hour by hour from now through around mid-morning. Again, some scattered showers around. These are going to be very hit and miss throughout the day. So I don't think we're going to be talking about consistent steady rain all day long, but just be prepared that you could run into a shower at any point during the day today. And that's fair game pretty much statewide. This is through 5 o'clock. I think once we get late tonight, this is at 9 o'clock, still wants to hang on to some of the showers around our area, but late tonight and then leading into daybreak tomorrow, we'll finally dry things out as that low starts to pull away from our state. And I do think we'll see a lot of sunshine as we open up the work week on Monday. Additional rainfall amounts could get up to around a half an inch at most in many locations. Again, not a real heavy rain, but you could have several rounds of this light to moderate rain at any point during the day today. We are much cooler, 47 currently in Indianapolis, and it is already a bit breezy, and you will note those winds, so it's going to make it feel a little more raw. Cooler temperatures, blustery winds, and then damp at times will make for a not real fun day. 50 degrees right now in Muncie, 45 in Richmond, 49 in Columbus, and 48 currently in Bloomington. Numbers for the day today, they're going to be a struggle. Low 50s by around lunchtime. The best that we can do is around 55. Normal high for this time of year closer to the lower 60s. So it's the first time that we go below average temperature-wise since April 2nd. That was a very chilly day. Numbers will be in the mid-50s pretty much statewide. The exception, extreme southwestern Indiana, where you actually will have some breaks in the cloud cover, and you could see some mid-60s down around the Evansville area. I do think we find some improvement through the day tomorrow. Mid-40s in the morning to the low 60s at midday and 66 for your high. Note the winds. It will be another breezy day, but it should be at least a bit warmer as we head into the afternoon. Mid-60s for most of you. We'll probably see some lower 60s up north and then lower to mid-70s down along the Ohio River. Highs on Tuesday then will be much cooler, even though it's going to be a dry day. A cold front works through tomorrow night, upper 50s and low 60s. And this is the beginning of what will be a long-term cooling trend. 60 on Tuesday, 55 on Wednesday, and 60 on Thursday. And you want to go beyond the next 8 days. This is the 10 to 14 day outlook. And you can see that we, as you go into the middle and even latter portions of the month of April, well below average temperatures are a good shot of seeing below average temperatures. So kind of that false hope that we've had the last week and a half with the very warm temperatures. It's a little bit of a dose of reality, or maybe even below that, as we roll over the next couple of weeks. Chapman Heating and Cooling 8-day forecast. Now, while we are cooler, we should be bright and quiet all the way through this upcoming work week. Our next rain chance comes in on Saturday at 59. We're back to the lower 60s to wrap up next weekend.
Marcus, thank you. It's 5:20.